Welcome back. The New Mexico Gay Men's Chorus is getting ready for their upcoming show, The Unbreakable Harvey Milk. They aren't just performing this show in the Albuquerque area, though. They will also be taking the show on the road to college campuses across the state. To tell us why they believe it's so important to take this story across New Mexico, we are joined by the artistic director from the New Mexico Gay Men's Chorus, Aaron Howe, and guest soloist Bill Brooks. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome. Thank you guys so much for being here. Aaron, what is The Unbreakable Harvey Milk?
Well, it is actually a conglomeration of two works by Broadway composer Andrew Lippa. It's the I Am Harvey Milk in the first half, which is about the very important figure Harvey Milk, first out gay politician, California. And then the second half, Unbreakable, is about a bunch of other important LGBTQ icons like Sylvia Rivera and the like, and different events in LGBTQ history in this country for the last 100 years or so.
And Bill, tell us a little bit about the roles you're playing.
Well, I am very honored to get to play the role of Harvey Milk in the first half. And I also play several different historical characters in the LGBTQ history. Lem Billings, the best friend of President John F. Kennedy, and Dr. Charles Socarides, who was a controversial figure who thought there was no such thing as a happy homosexual.
And why do you guys think it's so important to travel with this show and take it all over New Mexico?
Well, I think there's definitely a divide in our country between the way people think in cities versus in rural. And so for us, it was very important that people understand that LGBTQ people are people and that we have experienced some discrimination and that there is an ongoing conversation about how we need to treat people. And especially we wanted to bring that message to people who maybe have not heard that or who have not been exposed to that. Also, it's very important that you know that there are normal LGBTQ people in the world and that you are not alone if you are LGBTQ yourself out in these rural areas.
And when and where are the performances?
We're going to be at the Lenzik in Santa Fe at 2 p.m. That's a new time for us on Saturday, March 29th. And then we'll be at the National Hispanic Cultural Center also at 2 p.m. On Sunday, March 30th. And then, of course, after that, we're on the road. We're going to Silver City, Las Cruces, Portales, and finishing up in Las Vegas, New Mexico.
And can we find those dates on your website, or where do we go for that information?
Absolutely. It's very important, I think, to go to the NMGMC website to get your tickets, because we know there's lots of scalpers out there. But that's the best way to do it. And you can find out all sorts of information about the NMGMC, our upcoming shows, and about this tour. And if you want to support us in some way, because I know a lot of people really, really believe in this tour to the different places of New Mexico.
And how can people support you if they're interested?
So going to our website, nmgmc.org, there's ways to donate. We use PayPal and other places. Also, if you want to sing with us, you can find out about auditions and buy a ticket to our concert. Those are really the best ways.
How many singers do you guys have right now?
For this tour, we have about 50 singers, but we have up to like 75 for other concerts.
Wow. Very impressive. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here this morning.
It's been an honor. Thank you so much.